Bobby Hoying. He had been hurt 2 weeks ago, came back to start this afternoon. Trey Thomas, and what a prospect he looks like. Mayberry, Everett, Beckles, Deuce Staley.
The former Dallas Cowboy, he is eligible as another tight end. Fryer, the motion man. Staley leaps. Touchdown! A beautiful drive by the Philadelphia Eagles. And Deuce Staley goes over from the one. Good blocking in the interior of the offensive line. And that's got to lift the confidence of the...
Remember him, the rookie. 22 yards. Next play, Deuce Staley. 7-0. Give us something to cheer about. Pete says, to tell you what, we're upping him from Jack to an ace. It's Ace Staley. 3 touchdowns for Deuce Staley. He's now an ace.
Take offense.
Yeah, these fans are great fans here, though. I will say that they've always, even when the Broncos weren't a winning team, they've always supported this team.
Here's Garner, and he's going to get in. Charlie Garner scores the first Philadelphia touchdown of the afternoon. A little late. You don't see throw many ducks.
No, Brett Favre puts mustard on it, a tight spiral. And old Floyd Detmer was hit as he threw that one.
Detmer, touchdown, Garner. Ball came loose after he got in the end zone.
Yeah, that's the same play they scored earlier on, and you saw Glenn Cordrez, the middle linebacker, trying to
play dead.
Second down, 9. Pete gets some time. Now he has running room. Pete to the end zone. Touchdown. First blood is drawn by the Eagles. A 19-yard touchdown run for quarterback Rodney Peete.
And the veteran saw it there. He saw that they had man-to-man coverage, Bill. He saw that all the defensive backs and linebackers had their backs to him, saw the pocket come open, and ran it right up the middle. You can erase some of that. You have a chance to erase it.
3rd and goal. Play action, wide open, touchdown. Jason Cincino, pardon me. Kasim Cincino, the tight end. The rookie just brought up from the practice squad from Syracuse. Nobody on him.
You set that play up by the prior 2 plays.
Like that, but I think that's what the officials saw.
Well, it's second down. They give it to Garner, and Garner, touchdown. Charlie Garner, a clear alley to the goal line. And the Eagles, 1 point away from tying it up, a 12-yard touchdown.
Smashing bodies, it's working right now. Today already, over 100 yards early in the second quarter.
2nd and goal from the 3. Garner again. Still fighting his way. Touchdown! Philadelphia Eagles.
See that? Charlie Garner's 4th touchdown of the season. And one thing about Charlie, he's always been a big man in a small body. You know, runs tough now. This was all effort to get that ball over the goal line.
So following the 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 15 on the Packers 16-yard line. Detmer looking to get some of those yards back, and the pass is caught up the middle by Graham, and he dives in for the touchdown.
I don't see. Yeah, there it is. That's the first one to a wide receiver all season.
Amazing, Matt. You're right. After 11-plus games, Jeff Graham is the first wide receiver to catch a touchdown pass for the Philadelphia Eagles. In the last 26 games, Graham finally grabs one.
I want you to watch here. Here's my oh my. It's the old hump move, and he just tosses him to the side. Nice job by Beckles to be able to come back and knock him out of the way, which allowed Detmer to step up and find Graham.
Chris Bonio for the extra point, and the kick is blocked. Bonio has the extra point block, and he has had a disappointing year. The Packers will lead 10-6. Bonio missing his second conversion of the year. The Eagles, however, get a touchdown but miss a critical extra point.
But they also gained some confidence. Mayberry battling inside. A nice job of running that crossing route against the zone by Graham, and an excellent effort of getting into the end zone. And then with each completion, Detmer gets more and more confident. He's got to work. That's a bad, ugly dance, whatever that thing was.
Detmer's pass, touchdown to Jeff Graham, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Jeff Graham with his second touchdown catch of the game.
Corey Detmer's fired up, Dick. I mean, he's saying something to this Green Bay Packers sideline.
And Ray Rhodes, who has a team that is doing the opposite of quit. They are coming up and raising a notch today against the Packers.
This is nice by Graham. He avoids being hit at the line of scrimmage, scoots underneath, and Detmer sees it right away.
The Philly fans helping Coy Detmer let him know which end zone he's got to go to, and he finds Freddie Solomon into that end zone. Eagles take a 7-0 lead. But with Coy Detmer under center, it has been moving. Irving Fryer, who hasn't had a touchdown reception all year, gets one. 61 yards, individual effort. Eagles lead 17-6, and Detmer is pumped. 17th different quarterback. Fryer has caught a touchdown pass.
They have a pass play, and it's called throwback to Bubba. They're not going to call it on it right here.
He's not even counting on seeing him throw the ball to him. It's Staley off tackle. Staley, touchdown.
Hey, that was all Bubba Miller. Hey, they don't have to throw it back to Bubba Miller. They just run behind Big Bubba. That was Bubba Miller, the tight end, came in, the backup center, comes over there to tight end, and pushed that whole side down, caved it down, and then even got up on the linebacker to create a wall. He's about a half a wall as it is.
Well over 300 pounds.
And play for your jobs. You have to put something down on tape to show that you're worth something so that someone else will take a look at you. A new coach comes in here. Look at that push and look at that alley created by Bubba Miller for Deuce Staley.
Staley has carried the ball on 14 of the 23 plays of the Eagles so far.
Boom, look at that. George Hageman with a block there. That's the power O, folks. That's what it's called. That play is called the power O. You line a big tight end up out there, you get the down block and bring the backside guard across to kick out, and there's an alley there.
First down at the 26 of Arizona. Tied at 10. The way the flow of the game has gone, he's got to feel this is a big stop needing to be made. Deep to the end zone for Fryer, touchdown! Irving Fryer, no flags are down, and Coy Detmer with a perfect strike. Fryer's only second touchdown catch of the season. He celebrated last week with prayer and tears. It was his first of the year against St. Louis, and he connects from 26 yards away.
I'm going to tell you something. I can't believe Coy Detmer threw the ball, to be honest with you.
They threw it right into double coverage.
He threw it right into double coverage, and it went right through the two defenders, right into the hands of Irving Fryer. Sometimes that's just what happens. When you have a new quarterback, things just seem to go well. Watch, you have cover two right here, and here, Aeneas Williams bails out. Now watch. Watch the cover. There's Bennett, and there's Williams.
Well, I can tell you this right now. When you throw the perfect pass, you can have any coverage, and they still can complete it.
Look, watch this ball.
And this is the perfect pass right here.
Unbelievable. Either this guy's the greatest quarterback with a throw like that, or he's one lucky kid. That's a perfectly thrown football by Coy Detmer. Now he gets the belt out. Here it comes. Belt comes off. Here comes the whipping. Take that, take that. Where'd he get that?
He got that from Zolak, the quarterback up in New England.
So in the event of a three-way tie, it would be Tampa Bay. So the Buccaneers rooting for the Giants in this game, and the Chargers and the Cardinals holding a 7-0 lead over San Diego at Sun Devil Stadium. Deuce Staley is over the 1,000-yard mark, takes it all the way into the end zone, 64 yards.
Linebacker Corey Widmer commits himself to the run right away, and he gets knocked out by George Hageman, who blasts open a hole, and then Staley outruns the Giants secondary. Not only did Hageman have a block in this play, well, let's watch Irving Fryer playing in his last game. Here he seals off Carlton Gray. That also
longest run of Staley's 2-year career, the longest offensive play by the Eagles this season. And Deuce Staley is over the 1,000-yard mark for the Eagles. A 64-yard touchdown run.